Hello Cowboy Nation. Let's go to another round of Dallas Cowboys news. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news from your team. Reporter Jerry Jones gives intriguing response to Mike McCarthy's potential Dallas Cowboys extension. Mike McCarthy's future as head coach of the Dallas Cowboys has been a hot topic since Jerry Jones and his staff were hired in 2020. For a franchise with high expectations year after year, any season prior to the Super Bowl is considered a disappointment. While the Cowboys have yet to reach the big stage under McCarthy, they have been consistent playoff contenders under his tutelage. For the third year in a row, America's team is headed to the postseason and actually has a good chance of leading the NFC this year if things go their way. With that here, Jones was recently asked if McCarthy is in line for an extension amid the consistent improvements the team has made under his watch. McCarthy will have 2 years left on his contract after 2023 and is therefore expected to have an extension conversation soon. Jones, however, decided to answer directly whether McCarthy will be able to renew his contract. But he only praised him, saying he is happy with what the veteran tactician has done so far. Not even the 31-10 loss to the Buffalo Bills in Week 15 affected Jones' view of his head coach. Well, he coached 3 consecutive playoff games. I think he did an excellent job. I think the fact that he is your offensive coordinator and also your head coach puts him in as high a position or higher than when he was the relief coach, Jerry Jones told Sean and RJ on 105.3 The Fan. All of these things are positive. I told the team frankly yesterday, you put us in this place to be as disappointed as we are with the Buffalo deal and our loss there. It's your fault because you guys have done a great job this year taking our time where we, our fans, all have the expectations that we have. In other words, I didn't spend my day there looking grumpy or whatever you call it, even though we were all disappointing. The best part of our team this year was the coaching staff. It looks like Mike McCarthy is getting an extension, and deservedly so. However, anything can happen in the NFL, and perhaps the only thing that could determine McCarthy's future as Dallas head coach is a Super Bowl victory. There's still a lot that could happen this 2023 season, so Jones is likely just being cautious about saying anything that could be misinterpreted or be the source of rumors. One could argue why Mike McCarthy deserves a contract extension with the Dallas Cowboys. So far in his 3 years with the team, including a 10-4 record through Week 15 of this 2023 campaign, McCarthy is 40-24 in the regular season. That's a pretty solid record in the NFL, especially when you consider how difficult it is to win games in the league. And with that, it's definitely hard to see McCarthy being fired. However, as mentioned, the Cowboys are a team that always has high expectations. Although McCarthy has now led Dallas to 3 consecutive postseasons, he hasn't actually advanced past the divisional round. The Cowboys haven't won the Super Bowl since 1995, and as time passes without a title to show for it, the pressure only gets more intense. Perhaps what happens the rest of the season will dictate what the Cowboys do with McCarthy. For now, fans can only wait and see. Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, Philadelphia Eagles, Seattle Seahawks. Report, Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones has wonderful occurrence in Philadelphia Eagles defeat. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones couldn't hide his joy after seeing the Seattle Seahawks defeat the Philadelphia Eagles in Week 15. The Cowboys and Eagles are in a tight race in the NFC East, with both teams boasting a 10-4 record after the latest round of games. Philadelphia could have overtaken Dallas in the standings with a win on Monday after America's team lost badly to the Buffalo Bills in Sunday's matchup. With that said, when the Seahawks pulled off their epic 20-17 victory over the Eagles, Jones, and perhaps the rest of Dallas, was surprisingly ecstatic. After all, the result somewhat lessened the impact of the loss to the Bills. When asked about his reaction to the Seahawks-Eagles game, however, Jones made a point of praising Drew Lock and company. In addition to the fact that the victory in Seattle benefited them, the billionaire highlighted that he genuinely enjoyed the exchange of blows. It was wonderful. I watched every bit of it. I thought I was about to doze off when they made those 2 plays. Emotional, and I couldn't sleep until 4 a.m. because of the impact it could have on our year, Jones told Sean and RJ on Odyssey's 105.3 The Fan. via ESPN's Todd Arcaro. Jerry Jones couldn't have been more real here. The Dallas Cowboys really needed that break, and the football gods smiled upon them as they delivered exactly what Mike McCarthy's men were probably praying for. Jerry Jones, the Dallas Cowboys' work isn't over yet. Jerry Jones' Dallas Cowboys remain atop the NFC East. For now. Despite currently leading the division, Dallas could lose first place if they and the Philadelphia Eagles win all 3 of their remaining games. As Sporting News explained, the complicated tiebreaker would allow the Eagles to overtake the Cowboys for the top seed in the NFC East if they win. Dallas is currently ahead due to their win-loss record in the division, but Philadelphia would have the advantage based on their win-loss record against common opponents. The Eagles would be 10-2, while the Cowboys would be 9-3. That said, in addition to needing to guarantee victory in the rest of the games, the Cowboys will need to hope that the Eagles lose at least 1 or 2 of the last 3 games. Cowboys' Jerry Jones had a lot of fun watching the Eagles lose to the Seahawks. Probably no one enjoyed seeing the Eagles lose in the last minute to the Seahawks 20-17 on Monday night than Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. The Eagles and Cowboys have been battling at the top of the NFC East this season. Dallas lost to the Bills on Sunday, moving it to 10-4 on the year and putting the team in danger of losing first place in the division. But after their loss to Philadelphia on Monday night, the Eagles also managed a 10-4 record and landed a spot below the Cowboys due to their divisional record. The Cowboys maintained second place in the NFC and first place in the NFC East despite losing this week thanks to the Eagles' loss. Jones told 105.3 The Fan he watched the entire game and couldn't sleep afterward because of how emotional it was. "It was wonderful. I watched the whole thing," Jones said. "I thought I was going to doze off, but when they made those 2 exciting plays I couldn't sleep until 4 in the morning because of the impact it could have on our year and our season." Dallas has already secured a spot in the playoffs and currently sits in pole position to win its division. The Eagles will need to start a winning streak if they want to regain the lead in the NFC East. Aaron Rodgers admits he was holding everyone back during latest recovery update. Many NFL fans seem to genuinely believe that there was a chance that Aaron Rodgers could play for the Jets at some point before the end of the regular season, and now, the quarterback has finally admitted that it was never in the cards. Following weeks of speculation. When Aaron Rodgers ruptured his Achilles tendon just a few plays into his New York Jets debut, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that his season was officially over, based on how long it took virtually everyone who succumbed to a similar injury to recover. What did you think of this news? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news from the Dallas Cowboys. Thanks.